From People's Bank Park here in downtown York, tonight live baseball returns not only to the stadium but to our airwaves. It is the class of 2020 Baseball Invitationals presented by AAA Southern Pennsylvania, presented here on radio by Martin Snacks. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Ray Jensen. Welcome back inside People's Bank Park for our first live baseball broadcast since September 28th of last season when the Revs bowed out of the Atlantic League playoffs, and it's our first live local sports broadcast of any type since March 11th when we last brought you high school state playoff basketball, and it was literally on the way back from our broadcast that night that things across the country and the world, for that matter, began to shut down. But one of the great ideas to come from these challenges that we've been faced here this season, an idea that maybe 3 months ago or so was born inside the Revolution offices, to get these senior student athletes on the field a chance to showcase their skills after having almost the entirety of their senior baseball and come Thursday evening softball, the season's wiped away. The class of 2020 Invitationals here at People's Bank Park, also on radio, brought to you in part by Flying Feet Sports Shoes. And tonight it'll be the York Pirates against the York White Roses here at the stadium. A beautiful night for baseball, sunny, temperatures in the 80s here in mid-July, as it should be. And at least for these 3 nights, feels a little more normal. Of course, the attendance, with the capacity constraints limited to 250, so those in attendance tonight were invited by the players, friends and family members, and we certainly hope that all of our other fans are able to tune in via the live stream tonight, be it on radio, the live broadcast, or on the WOYK YouTube channel with the video feed. And tonight and tomorrow night, baseball showcase events, a couple of 9-inning games beginning at 6 p.m. each of these first 2 nights. And then on Thursday night, a softball doubleheader, pair of 7-inning games beginning an hour earlier that evening, 5 p.m. So that day will be on the air at 4:30. But the York Pirates, who will be managed, or at the high school level, should say, head coached by Eric Amspacher, terrific head coach of the West York Bulldogs, and he's got 7 members of his team on his 16-man roster. The York White Roses will be head coached by Dallastown head coach Greg Kinnaman, and student athletes from all over the YAIAA. The invitations were sent out. Any graduating senior had a chance to sign up, and there are some terrific ball players, baseball and softball, as part of this event the next few nights. So the initial RSVPs, if you will, came in, and then Revs manager Mark Mason worked closely with these high school head coaches to put the rosters together based on position, trying to keep the student athletes together based on school districts, that their teammates would be on the same teams. And we've now come to the event at hand, and we'll have the player intros on the field here shortly. Due to social distancing, Ray won't be in the radio booth with me tonight, but he'll start on PA, and then in the 4th, 5th, and 6th innings we'll trade off. But fantastic night for baseball here at the ballpark, and we have had some events here at the stadium. I shouldn't say some, they have been aplenty, whether it be drive-through dinners early in the spring or patio parties on the weekends, movies shown in the outfield. But on the field as well, the York Young Revs have made great use of the field. And more recently, the Central and Susquehanna League select game schedules have drawn folks in. And we've gotten just about to that 250 limit just about each day that they have played. Folks getting their baseball fix after this long wait through COVID-19. But players trickling out in front of the first base and third base dugouts, couple last warm-ups. And the two teams earlier today got here report times at 3 and 3:30 for the respective teams, and had a chance to take batting practice in the cages, infield and outfield, on the field, which looks fantastic. Absolutely pristine work done by Chris Carbaugh and his team, our head groundskeeper. He's got 2020 painted on the infield behind the pitcher's mound with, I believe, a cap and a tassel as part of that logo, since these kids did just recently graduate. The York Y logo behind home plate, freshly painted. And many of these players will be playing at the next level, college baseball, in the months ahead, hopefully, in fact, as the umpiring crew makes their way out from the tunnel in right field. And again, getting set for the player intros here shortly. We'll carry all of that for you. But this is the start of 4 games in 3 days that we'll broadcast here on WOYK as part of this event. Again, it's our first live local sporting event broadcast since March, and our first live baseball broadcast since last September. But we will have more even beyond this week. We'll have a couple of Susquehanna League and Central League games, at least 2 apiece, as part of our schedule, which will be unveiled shortly. Around the end of July, early August is when those broadcasts will take place. And Mace, he is down in the field, kind of a liaison between the two teams, helping coordinate. So he is in the ballpark tonight. Ordinarily, pregame on radio, we'd have our pregame chat with him, but we've got both head coaches as part of this event joining us tonight. West York's Eric Amsbacher coaching the York Pirates here this evening, and at Dallastown's Greg Kinnaman coaching the York White Roses. We'll hear from both gentlemen here shortly. And Coach Amsbacher on the York Pirates side, he's got his West York coaches with him, Steve Eiler, Brandon Rauhauser, and Greg Kinnaman's got Rich Peterson, who was set to begin his first year as York Suburban head coach this season before things got shut down. Bruce Reinert is also part of Greg Kinnaman's staff. And, you know, you think about the job that the coaches had to do a few months back, breaking the news to their teams that things were being shut down. I mentioned we found out things were starting to be shut down on the way back from our last state playoff basketball game. Coach Amsbacher, who we'll hear from momentarily, told us that they were on the field when they found out. So pretty rough stuff, the way things went. But again, one of the great things to come from it is this event here tonight. And of course, the York Pirates nickname for the visiting team coming from the most recent professional team to call York home before the Revs' inception in 2007. The Pirates played in the Eastern League in 1968. Had a horrible year, but in 1969, they were co-champs of the Eastern League, won it when the championship series was called off due to hurricane. But the White Roses, of course, a much longer history, and that was York Professional Baseball's team in 1884, 1893, 1905 through 1936, and 1943 through 1967, with many major league affiliates along the way. So we pay homage to those former pro team names here tonight. In fact, the only other pro team names that ever existed in York, the Penn Parks, who played in the Tri-State League in 1904, and the York Bees, who played in the Interstate League as a Braves affiliate back in 1940. But those that were around to see it, and can only imagine what it must have been like those many decades ago. But those who were part of it then certainly recalling the White Roses and Pirates fondly as part of York's pro baseball history. So obviously that's how we came to the nicknames for tonight's events. And the players will be wearing their normal team garb. And right now, Ray Jensen's going to start our intros on the PA. Let's listen in on that.
Meet this evening's teams. Tonight's games between the York Pirates and the York White Roses. First, let's meet the York Pirates. Coaching staff. Assistant coach, Brandon Brauhauser. Assistant coach, Steve Eiler. Head coach, Eric Hansbacker. On to reserves. From Southwestern High School, outfielder number 5, Aaron Fry. From New Oxford High School, left-handed pitcher and outfielder, number 6, Devin McGregor. From Southwestern High School, right-handed pitcher, number 12, Adam Bixler. From Middletown Area High School, catcher and right-handed pitcher, number 17, Justin Yawn. From West York High School, center fielder and right-handed pitcher, number 29, Christian Fletcher. From West York High School, left fielder, number 32, Seth Eiler. And now, the starting lineup for the York Pirates. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 13, Corey Wise. Batting second and playing left field, also wearing number 13, Anthony Friday. Batting third and pitching, number 16, Gabe Allen. Batting fourth and playing second base, number 7, Noah Marshall. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 2, Lucas Goristo. Batting sixth and catching, number 28, Marcus Hill. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 5, Charles Clark. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 8, Garrett Ferguson. Batting ninth as the designated hitter, number 4, Peyton McGonnell. Playing first base, number 30, Logan Aldinger. Ladies and gentlemen, the York Pirates. It's now time to meet the York White Roses. Coaching staff. Assistant coach, Bruce Reinert. Assistant coach, Rich Peterson. Head coach, Greg Kinnaman. On to reserve. From Southwestern High School, shortstop and second baseman, number 2, Angela Palacio. From Red Lion High School, catcher, number 6, Samuel Coons. From Biglerville High School, catcher and first baseman, number 10, Nicholas Wright. From Trinity High School, right-handed pitcher and infielder, number 25, Andrew Root. From Eastern York High School, left-handed pitcher and first baseman, number 33, Jacob Bardo. From Bermudian Springs High School, first baseman, number 41, Porter Laffman. Now time for the starting lineup for the York White Roses. Leading off and playing center field, number 3, Logan Grazudas. Batting second and playing left field, number 14, Bryce Snyder. Batting third and pitching, number 1, Trey Pridgeon. Batting fourth and catching, number 32, Andrew Chronister. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 35, Zach Weaver. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 11, Jacob Carroll. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 14, Dyson Wren. Batting eighth as the extra hitter, number 8, Logan Strasbaugh. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 15, Aaron Dupler. Batting 10th, playing second base, number 12, Cole Weiger. Ladies and gentlemen, the York White Roses. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the president of the York Revolution, Eric Menzer, for a few words.
Good evening, players. Good evening, fans. Good evening, class of 2020. I cannot tell you how happy we are to have you tonight with us at Peoples Bank Park. You know, when it became clear that we were not going to be able to play a professional baseball season this year, there's a whole group of us who work here who were really let down, almost crushed by that news. It's what we do. But the truth of the matter is, we will get to do it again next year and on beyond. So it pales in comparison to what you guys have gone through. I cannot imagine, when I think back to being a high school senior the spring of that year, I cannot imagine how tough it has been for you all, not only to lose the last couple months with your friends, with your class in your school in person, but to lose the final year of your high school baseball season. For those of you who are finishing your baseball career as a high school athlete, I want to give a special shout out and a special opportunity to finish that, and thank you for giving us the opportunity, really, to let you finish that career here on our field. I hope over the next couple nights we can give you an awesome experience. Now, before we move on, I want you all to do something for me, players. I want you to turn around and give a shout out to your families who are here tonight, who have supported you through that entire baseball career. Thank you, parents, family, and friends.
Fans, at this time, please rise if you are able and remove your caps. As we start this special event, we pause to remember a stalwart of the York County High School baseball scene. Mike Valenchik, who coached Central York's baseball team, died on June 12th of their courageous battle of cancer. Known as Coach Mike to many, he remained passionate about baseball and the influence that sports have on young athletes to help shape their lives. Mike retired from his trucking company and was enjoying his role as pap, dad, and husband, as well as his time spent in the mountains on his four-wheeler, fishing, or at his hunting cabin. We dedicate tonight's game to his memory. Please join us in a moment of silence in honor of Coach Mike. Thank you. Please remain standing and help us welcome to perform tonight's national anthem, Mark Simpson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, phenomenal job by all involved in our pregame intros here tonight. We'll take a quick break on the broadcast side of things, presented by Martin Snacks, also sponsored in part by Flying Feet Sports Shoes, and we'll hear from the head coaches, Eric Amspacher, Greg Kinneman. Those gentlemen will join us coming up. You're listening to the Class of 2020 Invitationals, presented by Martin Snacks on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the Class of 2020 Baseball and Softball Invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOYK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Which is better? Getting the perfect set, the perfect approach, and powering through the ball with the perfect hit? Or reading the hitter, moving to the ball, and making the perfect dig? Flying Feet knows the answer. It all depends on which side of the net you're on.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is Central PA's home court for volleyball, featuring the names that know the game, including Asics and Mizuno. Flying Feet offers volleyball spandex and shorts and the best selection of knee pads around. And Flying Feet is your ankle support connection, featuring Active Ankle, Ultra Ankle, and Zamps, providing engineered precision support. And because volleyball isn't just for the gym, Flying Feet carries a great selection of indoor and outdoor balls and sand socks for working it out on the beach or in the backyard. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty store prices.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue, just off exit 18 of I-83, next to Battery Warehouse.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Oh, you know what? We're actually going to get started a little before 6 p.m. tonight. I can't blame these kids. They probably cannot wait. So we'll try to get to the coaches' interviews between innings, and if not then, certainly tomorrow night. But our starting lineups brought to you by Flying Feet. For the York Pirates, they will have Corey Wise leading off at shortstop from West York. Anthony Friday from Dover will play left field and bat second. Gabe Allen will bat third. He'll do the pitching also from West York. Noah Marshall at second base hits cleanup. Another West York Bulldog Lucas Garisto from Central York is in center field hitting 5th. Marcus Hill will do the catching, also from West York, and bat 6th. Charles Clark in right field, bat 7th. He's a New Oxford Colonial. Derek Ferguson from Central York will play third base and hit 8th. Peyton McGonnell from New Oxford will be the DH, batting 9th. And Logan Aldinger will start the game in the field at first base. Aldinger from West York, and he will take his cuts a little bit later on this evening. Again, it's Wise, Friday, Allen, Marshall, Garisto, Hill, Clark, Ferguson, and McGonnell for the York Pirates, facing Trey Pridgeon of York Suburban, who will start this one on the mound. Slated to go the first 3 innings. White Roses have 3 relievers scheduled behind him. As Corey Wise digs in, our Dasher Investment Services first pitch, a swing and a miss, and we are underway tonight early at 5:54 on the stadium board. I'm telling you, they are chomping at the bit. Pitch is down and in, 1 ball, 1 strike on Corey Wise, who will start this game at shortstop, and then we expect to see him in left field, third base, center field. Pitch to him, a swing and a foul tip in and out of the mitt of the catcher Chronister, and it is 1-2. I wouldn't be surprised to see Wise on the mound at some point here in these 2 nights. 1-2, and a curveball slapped in the ground at first. Carroll's got it, and the lefty calls off Pridgeon, takes it to the bag himself. 1 away to start things. Our weather tonight brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. The board here says 89 degrees. It's sunny. It's perfect. The shadows elongating coming across the field as Anthony Friday of the Dover Eagles digs in, starting left fielder. Here in tonight's game, Pridgeon winds, fires. First one, a swing and a foul tip off the chest protector of our plate ump tonight, Bill Myers, who's the crew chief. Brian Crawford, the umpire at first. Orlando Milan at second. Shane Petrie is the umpire at third. Pridgeon working with Andrew Chronister, his catcher, who's from Dover. Pridgeon with the 0-1, and that bounces past Chronister. We don't have the Atlantic League experimental rules in this game where Friday may have had the opportunity to take first base. Save that for a ballpark near you in April 2021. The pitch, it is a called strike on the outside corner. Good fastball. Now Pridgeon, who is regarded as one of the top shortstops in the state, he fires. And it's right there. Strike 3 called. He pours it across at the knees. And Pridgeon sets down his first 2 tonight. But he is pretty spectacular on the mound as well. As a junior, had a 0.30 ERA. And then a 1.50 during the summer last year as he gets Gabe Allen to swing and miss on the first one. A battle of the starting pitchers here, the 0-1. And a curveball, swing and a miss. In fact, the starting pitchers will both be the starting number 3 hitters in the order. Pitch is down and away. Pridgeon, who's heading to Randolph-Macon to play baseball. He winds, fires, and a swing and a miss. Breaking ball got him. Tag applied by Chronister. And the Yellow Jackets at Randolph-Macon may want to look at him on the mound as well. 1-2-3 first inning. He strikes out the last 2. And at the end of the half, it's the York Pirates nothing. The York White Roses coming up.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
We have the tasty 58 maple donuts.
Wherever your summer plans take you, the beach, the park, or a fun family outing, be sure to take plenty of maple donuts along. In July, their famous cotton candy donut is back. So good you'll think you're at the fair. Or try their sour cream donut with caramel icing topped with a touch of powdered sugar. And all summer long, buy any 6 Maple Donut fruit-filled donuts for just $3.99. Summertime or anytime.
Maple donuts taste right.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Score at the end of a half inning. Trey Pregame with a 1-2-3 first and 2 strikeouts. Gabe Allen of West York going through his warm-ups on the mound. The lineup for the White Roses tonight brought to you by Flying Feet. Logan Grizutis of York Tech will lead off in center field. Bryce Snyder, left fielder from Northeastern, bats second. Trey Pregame, the starting pitcher from York Suburban, hits third. Andrew Chronister, his battery mate behind the plate. Chronister from Dover will hit cleanup. Zach Weaver at shortstop. Southwestern Mustang hits fifth. Jacob Carroll of Bermudian Springs at first base will bat sixth. Dyson Wren from Eastern York, third baseman, hits seventh. Logan Strasbaugh, the extra hitter from New Oxford, will hit eighth. Aaron Dupler, right fielder from Bermudian, hits ninth. And Cole Weigard, second baseman from Susquehannock, will hit 10th. And here we go as Grizutis digs in. Allen's first pitch. It is a little bit low. And Grizutis, the bright green jersey of the York Tech Spartans, as he bats from the right. Here's the wind, the 1-0. And a breaking ball, hooked back on the inside corner. Strike called. And Allen, the Navy of the West York Bulldogs, as he works. He also plays first base for them. The wind, the 1-1. And a curveball floats high and wide. Allen, a big leg kick. Listed at 5'10", right-hand pitcher. Also plays football. Kicks, delivers. And that's in there. Had some cut on it. And evens things up with a called strike. They've got some of the player info on the video board for each batter. Grizutis, who's heading to Penn State York, pitched to him. Curveball slipped a little bit high and missed. And it goes full. And Grizutis getting things started. Starting in center, also plays middle infield. The payoff. And a called third strike. He thought he had a walk, started toward first, and he's rung up. Now, Pregame, who had 2 Ks and a 1-2-3 top half, now is matched for the moment by Gabe Allen, who strikes out the first batter he faces. And here is Bryce Snyder, left-hand hitting outfielder from Northeastern. He starts in left tonight. No batting gloves. He takes one that cuts inside and low. You know, Allen, heading to University of Delaware, he's a self-described science nerd. He fires and misses low, 2-0. I would never call him that, but that is how he describes himself. 2 balls, no strikes to Snyder. Here's the wind and the pitch. And a curveball that hovers across, called strike. Allen, who took home the school's football leadership award, all academic team honors, 2-1. And that misses down and in. Snyder kicking his foot out of the way. The players that are not in the game are seated in the stands behind the dugout. Social distancing exemplified. Now Allen, the wind, the 3-1. And it bites down and in. A walk to Snyder, who's the first base runner of the night. We do have athletic trainers from WellSpan Sports Medicine on hand tonight, including Chong Choi, our longtime athletic trainer with the Revs. And many of those athletic trainers are involved at these schools. Here's Trey Pregame, who takes a little bit high. Pregame, the starting pitcher for the White Roses tonight. York Suburban Trojan, and a pick move. Snyder a little bit late shuffle of the feet, but is able to dive back. We mentioned some of Pregame's pitching numbers, but as a hitter, my goodness, at 400 as a sophomore. Snyder, a huge lead. Pick over again, and safe. Had the throw been on the bag, he'd have been out by a foot, but Aldinger at first had to catch it about chest high and then reach down, and Snyder, who really gambled there, able to get the back corner of the bag, slide step home, and Allen misses high with it. And it goes to 2-0 on Pregame. Mentioned he hit 400 as a sophomore. He hit 500 during his junior summer season. On the 2-0. And a big swing and a miss. Had some cut on it. And Pregame was trying to clear the hips and unload. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got one big one left, Pregame, go.
4-year varsity starter at Suburban. The 2-1. And a curveball missed a little bit high. He's got the Suburban gray vest on with the black sleeves underneath. Again, these players wearing their team uniforms for this when it looks a lot like an all-star game. The pitch, it's down and away. Now Pregame chucks the bat aside, heads to first, back-to-back walks. And the table's set for the White Roses cleanup man, catcher Andrew Chronister from Dover. Unhook his shin guards as he trots to home plate. No score here in the first inning. Our broadcast coverage presented by Martin Snacks. And also sponsored by Flying Feet Sport Shoes. And the overall event, Class of 2020 Invitational, presented by AAA Southern Pennsylvania. First pitch to Chronister, curveball hooked away. And it is 1 ball and no strikes. Allen's scheduled to go the first 3 tonight, and Eric Amspacher, his high school head coach, has 3 others slated behind him. And now a pick move to second, and Snyder dives back. He is drawing the attention of Allen and the infielders. About as big of a lead as he can possibly get. Initially at first base, now from second. Marshall from second came over, trying to creep toward the bag, keep him honest. The 1-0, and that misses high and away. And we asked these guys what their summer plans are. For Allen, he said, hanging out with friends as much as possible. That was a pretty common answer as he steps off, stares him back. And you think about it, for I guess maybe 2 months, they probably couldn't even do that. The 2-0. And that runs outside for ball 3. They were cut off from their friends, let alone attending school or playing baseball. Here's the stretch from Allen, trying to come back, the 3-0, and misses away. So 3 straight walks will fill him up as Chronister takes his base. Now, the one thing, a lot of these guys just flat out have not been able to get on-field competition in since March, and Eric Amspacher heading to the mound to talk it over with his guy. Pirates will get some bullpen activity, and obviously the last thing that they will allow to happen tonight is have a pitcher out there racking up pitch after pitch. Guys maybe haven't faced live hitters in months, so obviously the youth sports only recently getting the green light. And if need be, we may even see an inning get ended early to protect a guy, but Allen in no mood, I'm sure, to think about that right now. First pitch to Zach Weaver is in for a strike, and the visit from his head coach for the moment gets him back on track. Weaver, shortstop from Southwestern. Bases loaded, one away. Here's the one-strike pitch, and a curveball slipped and missed high and tight. It is 1-1. Weaver, the Mustang black jersey, as he digs in. Big number 3-5 in bright white on the back. 1-1 pitch, and that misses high. It is 2-1. Now, when we mentioned heading to UD, U of Delaware, all academic team honors in the YAIAA. Works at Wise. He fires. And that's across for a strike. At the knees, down and in. And that left Weaver shaking his head. 2-2. Allen says his hobby is working out. Pre-game superstition, he throws with the same partner. He fires. And that misses high. 3-2. A big Penn State football fan as well. The White Roses trying to draw first blood tonight. And the wind from Allen, the 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He comes back to get him. And has his second strikeout. Nothing put in play yet. It's gone strikeout, walk, 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 strikeout in a big spot. And his fastball seems to have natural tail, natural cut to it. That one slid right off the corner and got Weaver to swing through. Here's Jacob Carroll with 2 down. First one misses high. Snap throw to third off the glove of Ferguson at third. It trickles up the line. Snyder will break for home and scores standing. And the first run of the night comes on an aggressive pick play. And the throw was accurate, but Ferguson at third trying to make the quick snap tag. Couldn't hang on. And a hit off the tip of his glove, rolled away, and the White Roses a 1-0 lead without a hit yet. Now the runners move up, second and third. Pitch to Carroll misses wide, a curveball, 2-0. They're still in search of the game's first hit. Carroll, first baseman, left-hand hitter from Bermudian. There's the 2-0. And a half swing, he went around on it. Took a quick chop at it, kind of a Chase Utley-like finish. Real short. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now Allen kicks, delivers. And that missed low, 3-1. Carroll, he's got the Bermudian red with gray sleeves underneath. Hitters count, 3-1. And it's on the outside corner, a strike. There's that cutter again from Allen. Ball loose from the bullpen in left, came rolling in. Greg Kinnaman coaching at third will toss that back. And a full count to Carroll. Does have a bag open, the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. A low cutter gets him swinging, and through all of that, Gabe Allen strikes out the side. In the first inning, a combined 5 strikeouts from the 2 starting pitchers through 1 inning. 1 run, no hits, 1 error, 2 men left. We go to the second. It's the White Roses 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution! If you build it, he will come.
So the famous line goes in the classic baseball movie Field of Dreams. Well, at Brooks Huff Tire and Auto Center, we did just that. We built a family-owned, friendly, clean, state-of-the-art, multi-location tire and auto repair business that covers all four corners of York County.
Go the distance.
For over 75 years, Brooks Huff has been serving its customers and stands behind its work nationwide for 24 months through the Goodyear Tire Service Network and the Napa Auto Care Program. Unexpected vehicle repairs can hurt the family budget, but our preferred customer card offers special deals, rebates, and up to 6 months no-interest payments on many services. And now, till the end of September, get up to $225 back on a set of 4 select Goodyear tires.
People will come, Ray.
Come visit Brooks Huff at our Shrewsbury, Leader Heights, Hanover, and Manchester, Pennsylvania stores before the offer disappears into the cornfield. Or visit us on the web at www.brookshuff.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Mark Mason roaming up here in the press box. It reminds me of a time that Andy Etchebarren got ejected and was in my booth by the second inning, joining me on the broadcast. Mace is coordinating a little bit of this and a little bit of that here tonight between the teams. It's a 1-0 White Roses lead as we're still in search of our first hit tonight. West York's Noah Marshall will lead things off. Second baseman for the York Pirates tonight to start things. And here's Trey Pridgeon's first pitch, and a ground ball rolled softly to second. Weigard scoots to his left. He's got it. Sidearm shortly over to first, and there's one out on one pitch. Pridgeon, he's been sharp here early, has retired the first 4. And that'll bring up Central York's Lucas Garisto. He starts in center field. Should see him in left field later tonight. He's got the bright orange jersey and stirrup socks of the Central York Panthers. First pitch is a fastball at the knees for a strike. And Pridgeon, who works very quickly. Here's the 0-1. Curveball misses high. That's another reason that Randolph Macon might want to look at him as a pitcher. Gets him back into the dugout quickly. He fires, and a swing and a pop-up, shallow right. Dupler hustling in toward the line, crosses the line, and foul ground. He's got it right next to the tarp. Had maybe one more step of room, and makes the grab for out number 2. Now with 2 down, West York catcher Marcus Hill coming up. Looks like he's got his senior photo, not a team photo, but his senior class picture on the board. And he swings and rings a foul tip right off the face mask of plate on Bill Myers, says he's good. Now, one thing that Eric Amspacher is doing tonight, he's got some guys starting, then going to the bench, then coming back in. Hill is slated to catch the first 3 and the last 2. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, and it hooks in. A called strike. Good one on the inner part of the plate and down. Meanwhile, Greg Kinnaman making his subs after 5 innings for the rest of the night. And here's a swing and a miss, a high fastball as Hill goes up the ladder, and Pridgeon another 1-2-3, and he's got his 3rd strikeout out of the first 6 batters faced. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the White Roses 1, the Pirates nothing. Coverage of the class of 2020 Invitational is presented by Martin Snacks.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOYK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution! Are you one of the many people that has a 401k that is eligible to roll over, but you just haven't done it yet? Maybe you're not sure where was the best place to put it. I'm Tom Dasher of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in helping you getting your 401k and IRA money parked in the best place for you. So if you haven't rolled your 401k yet, or if you're not satisfied with your IRA, call me for a consultation at 487-2096. That's 487-2096. And check out my website at tomdasher.com.
There's a lot of talk out there about good health care. We all want a good plan. But step outside and take a good look at all those beautiful trees and shrubs in your yard. Do you have a plan to maintain their good health? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care has a veteran staff of 12 fully licensed and trained tree health care professionals to rely on, including 10 certified arborists and 3 PA certified horticulturalists. So don't let your trees and shrubs fend for themselves against Mother Nature. Visit heritagelawnandlandscape.com and get world-class care right in your backyard.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Gabe Allen finishes his warm-ups, and the entire infield comes in for glove fives as his first pitch on the way to Dyson Wren is down low. And 3 of those guys are also in Bulldog jerseys. Ferguson at third kind of stands out in orange. Here's a cutter over for a strike to even it. Ferguson from Central. But 3 of the 4 infielders, West York, they've got 7 Bulldogs on this team. Here's the 1-1. And a curveball that hovers a little bit high. Wren, the third baseman from Eastern, is in his Golden Knights navy with gold letters, numbers, and trimming. The 2-1. And that misses high. A lot of breaking balls from Allen. And where he's gotten in trouble early is leaving them up. But again, a lot of these guys haven't faced live hitters in some time. Here's a swing and a slicing liner the other way, foul into the corner and right. Full count is Charles Clark of New Oxford in right field fishes it out of the corner. 1-0, White Roses on top. On 3 walks and an error in the first innings, still no hits. Wren, a 4-year varsity starter. There's the payoff pitch. And a swing and a chopper up the middle, right over the 2020 logo, under the glove of Wise, charging from short. And it's an infield hit. Backed up by Marshall, the second baseman. He kept it in the infield, but Wren with the first hit of the night, an infield knock. Right over the mound, right over Chris Carbaugh's 2020 logo. And right under Wise's do-or-die attempt. So we won't have a no-no. And here's Logan Strasbaugh, the extra hitter, as he takes a healthy hack and swings through it. Strasbaugh from New Oxford. The Pirates using a 9-man batting order to start. The White Roses using 10 because they can. Here's a fastball. That's over for a strike. 0-2. Strasbaugh from New Oxford also plays golf. There's the 0-2. And a swing and a foul back off the netting. Yes, you can be good at both. You can have a great swing in both. And he is headed to Robert Morris University to play baseball. Right on right. Here's Allen's 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt. Hill, who knows him well, is down to block it. Now, we'll hear from the coaches tomorrow night, as it turns out, but Greg Kinnaman told us one of the issues might be communication, guys not playing together before this as Allen throws over. But a starting West York battery near at least these first 3 innings. They know each other. The 1-2, and it just missed. Down and away, fastball. And Strasbaugh, see him on the mound later tonight. Scheduled to pitch the 9th for the White Roses. And an excellent student as well, distinguished honor roll all 4 years at New Oxford. The 2-2, curveball, that misses high. Strasbaugh, he says he's a fan of Mad Max, the Nationals, and Max Scherzer. There's the payoff. And it misses high and away. Ball 4, and the White Roses have their first 2 on here in the second inning. That is the 4th walk that they've worked. And I'm sure they get in here to the Pro Stadium, want to take a big swing and crush it, but they are being very patient. Here's Aaron Dupler. First one misses high and away. They are not chasing, and certainly not helping Allen, who's struggled for the most part with high and sometimes high and wide. 1-0 to Dupler, and that misses high and away. Dupler, right fielder from Bermudian, listed at 5'6", and a speedster. He starts in right tonight. 25 stolen bases for Bermudian. Here's the 2-0. And it cuts, and it caught the outside corner. There is some serious tail on that fastball from Allen. Like a big cutter, almost slider on that pitch. 2-1. Now he fires and misses way outside. Hill extending and reaching for it. And Allen trying to fight his way through it, catches the throwback barehanded. Now he's ready. And the 3-1. It is swung on and missed. Good fastball toward the outer edge there. And a full count. And again, it's got to be a very discombobulated feeling if you haven't been on the live mound in a while. The payoff pitch, it is down and away. And Dupler didn't realize that was ball 4, but it is. Bases loaded with nobody out. And the White Roses trying to put an early dent on the scoreboard. They lead it 1-0 as Hill heads to the mound to chat with Allen. No charge for a visit here with these rules. That's on hold till next April. The mound visits are free of charge tonight. Here's Cole Weigard, second baseman from Susquehannock. And he'll look to cash in. Loaded with no outs. Corners will creep in. Allen from the windup. First one is down and away. I don't know what his pitch count is. We get spoiled during the Atlantic League season where it's right there on the board for us, but he has thrown many pitches. He deals, and that misses away. 2-0. And it is so frustrating when you're trying to get that good feel, and just the timing of it seems off. From here, it looks like that's kind of what he's bothering. He fires, and a swing and a foul tip back off the net. Weigard, aggressive 2-0. Why not? Here in this all-star showcase type event. Got one up, had a good hack at it. Allen from the windup, the 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. Weigard, who's starting at second, also plays short and pitches. Also plays football and wrestles at Susquehannock. Here's the wind, the 3-1. And he lays off. It tails away. Ball 4 and a run forced in. 2-0. White Roses lead. And Eric Amspacher will call time and trot out to the mound again as the second inning with 3 straight walks, and they're going to come get him now. And we will have a pitching change here, brought to you by Maple Donuts. 2-0, and Logan Aldinger, who was at first base, another Bulldog, will take his warm-ups. We'll step aside for a moment. 2-0 White Roses lead. Back after this.
Martin's Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution! The malls and the internet are filled with places that sell running gear. But where do you go for performance track and field gear, technical help, and reasonable pricing? Flying Feet. Flying Feet Sports Shoes' reputation is widely known. They've been outfitting beginners to nationally ranked runners for more than 30 years, and their selection of brands and models is unmatched anywhere in Central PA. Training shoes, track spikes, specialty shoes for all field events. If Flying Feet doesn't carry it, then you probably don't need it. All this at prices that will pleasantly surprise you. Flying Feet's entire staff is knowledgeable of what you need. Beginners and pros come away from Flying Feet with the right advice and the right shoe for their needs. And that applies to the needed accessories. Replacement spike elements of all sizes, shot and discus implements, running apparel and sports tights, and Under Armour performance apparel for specialty track and field equipment and the know-how without the specialty store prices. Flying Feet. Just off exit 18 of I-83 on Mount Rose Avenue next to Battery Warehouse in York.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOIK, York.
It is a straight switch between pitcher and first baseman. Logan Aldinger comes in from first to pitch, and his West York teammate Gabe Allen heads over to play at first. 2-0 White Roses lead, back to the top of their 10-man order. Logan Grizutis of York Tech, who struck out looking in the first inning, will stand in. An infield hit and 3 walks here this inning. A run home, bases loaded, no outs. Pitch to Grizutis is outside. Aldinger, kind of a 3/4 delivery, slings it from the shoulder a little bit. Different arm slot than Allen, who had the big leg kick and was over the top. 1-0. And that misses down and away, a slider. Aldinger, who's here tonight, but understand not tomorrow. Getting in on the mound early. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Center field sends Garisto back a step. Now races in and reaches low. Can't hang on. 1 run will score. Throw into second. And Weigard scrambles in ahead of a potential force. It's 3-0 White Roses as Strasbaugh crosses the plate. And Grizutis is on at first base. And that one played tricks on Garisto in center. And I don't know if the bigger stadium background might do that, or the sound of it maybe sounded better off the bat than it was, but his first step was back. Could not recover. Here's Bryce Snyder, who takes a strike. And they will score that a base hit, as it ended up being. He had to try to make almost a backhand shoestring attempt. There's the 0-1, and a changeup smacked up the middle. It's going to crawl through. Base hit past the dive, and Dupler is home. Here comes Weigard. Throw goes into second, and 2 more are across. And it is a 5-0 White Roses lead here in the second inning. as Bryce Snyder punches it up the middle and brings home 2 more. A nice short swing from the lefty, kind of inside outing it. Wise at short, laid out, couldn't reach it. And a 4-run inning. Here is Trey Pridgeon, who takes a first pitch strike. I got to get caught up. I almost forget how to keep score after all these months. First and second, still no outs. And Aldinger will try the pick play at second, and back on a dive is Grizutis. Marshall, the second baseman, coming over. On the 0-1, and a swing and a ground ball to short to his right. Wise got in front of it, feeds second one. Marshall's turn low. Allen couldn't hang on, slips away, and Grizutis races home to score on it. 6-0, the White Roses lead. And they got the force at second with, as sharply as that ball was hit, potential dead double play ball, but the relay a little bit low. Allen trying to stretch and reel it in, and it glances off his glove, and on the air, another run scoring. Now a 5-run inning, and the Pirates do have their first out. Now here is Andrew Chronister, who takes wide for ball 1. A nice play from Wise to get to his right, gets squared to it. And you could tell that he and his second base double play partner have a rhythm as Aldinger misses away with it. Now 2-0. It's the turn a little low and slipping away. The 2-0. That is a called strike on the outer black. Chronister, who walked his first time. The White Roses now with 6 runs on just 3 hits. The 2-1 pitch. It is down and away, off speed, and it snuck through the wickets of Hill. And Pridgeon saw that, and he will try to head to second base. A wild pitch. Hill got a piece of it, but couldn't get it to settle at home plate. Chronister, a big bat. He hit .385, 5 homers last year for Dover. The pitch to him. Swing, and he drives one in the gap. In right center, Garisto on the move, and it's down in the alley. A solid extra base hit to the gap the other way. Pridgeon around third. He'll waltz in to score. It's 7-0 White Roses as Chronister rolls into second with an RBI double. A 6-run inning, and they have kicked the extra point. Our hardest hit ball of the night thus far. That'll bring up the 9th hitter this inning, Zach Weaver. First pitch, takes a swat at it, dribbles a foul down the third base side. Weaver, who struck out in the first. And Allen, who struggled with his control, did strike out the side in that first inning. The 0-1, and that's over the outer edge, a called strike. Getting word that they might roll the inning over if need be to protect the pitch counts. Each team with 16 on the roster, it's not unlimited. A couple of checks back at second. Pitch, it is swung on, pop back foul, and out of play. Still 1 out here in what has become a 6-run second. Weaver, an Orioles fan, we asked these guys their favorite teams and athletes. That was a popular answer. Now the 0-2 again, off speed, it's down and away. Weaver, who starts at short, also pitches for Southwestern, 2-year varsity starter. Aldinger ready. Checks second, delivers, and paints the outside corner. Strike 3 called. 2 down here in the second, and due to the pitch count, that's where it will end. They will roll over the inning, and the side retired. But 6 runs score on 4 hits, and there was 1 error and 1 man left. We go to the third. It's the White Roses 7, the Pirates nothing. Coverage of the class of 2020 Invitational on WOYK, presented by Martin Snacks.
Martin's Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOYK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution! This is Kevin Smith of Smith Wealth Advisory Group. It's been said that wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Experiencing life fully is difficult at this time, but do know that the ugliness of the storm determines the beauty of the rainbow. The rainbow that is coming will be the most beautiful one yet. Like the blossoms of spring following a brutal winter, life will emerge for us to fully experience and appreciate again, perhaps in new and profound ways. We got this. Together, we'll get through it. Stay healthy, be well, and be safe.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
A 7-0 White Roses lead as Trey Pridgeon's first pitch of the third is in at the knees for a strike. Charles Clark of New Oxford leading things off. Pridgeon 6 up, 6 down, 3 strikeouts through 2 innings. Breaking ball swung on, dribbled in front of the plate. Chronister out in front, picks it up cleanly, and throws a dart to first. And Pridgeon's retired his first 7 tonight. Of course, the final score won't be the big thing at the end of this one. It's a showcase event, but what kind of broadcast would we be if we didn't tell you 6 runs second, and it's 7-zip. Here is Derek Ferguson, who looks at a strike, third baseman from Central. And we expect to see him on the mound later tonight. Here's the 0-1, and it misses in the dirt. Pridgeon, compact delivery, direct to the plate, quick with it, quick short arm action. He fires, breaking ball. That's over for a called strike. 1-2. He also played soccer and basketball at Suburban. Pitch, it is swung on and missed. He ramps up the fastball away and gets Ferguson swinging for strikeout number 4. Here in his 3 innings of work. 2 down quickly. And New Oxford's Peyton McGonnell will come to the plate. DHing early. We expect to see him in the infield later. First pitch fastball. That's right there for a strike. Pridgeon pounding the bottom of the zone. Here's the 0-1. Curveball. That just missed. There will be another Pridgeon coming through Suburban, his 14-year-old brother Ty, who often throws with him. There's a fastball that misses low, 2-1. Trey, a great student as well, top 6% of his class all 4 years. Fires in a late swing, grounded foul into the first base dugout.
All right, coach.
Right through the opening. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trey was this year's male York Suburban Scholar Athlete. There's the wind, the 2-2, and it misses down and outside. He's trying to have a perfect 3 innings here. We'll go to a full count on McGonnell, and he asked for time right as Pridgeon was starting his windup, maybe trying to mess with his rhythm. Now here it comes. And misses down and in, not by much. And there is the first base runner for the Pirates tonight. A 2-out walk to McGonnell. Now we go back to the top of the order, and Corey Wise of West York grounded out to first base to start the night.
Now batting, shortstop, 13, Corey Wise.
First pitch his way, it is in tight. Wise, who is an all-star quarterback at West York. Also basketball, 3-sport athlete. He swings and he lines one down the line and left. It's a base hit. Snyder over toward the corner to cut it off. They'll hold McGonnell at second. And Wise is on at first with a single. First hit for the Pirates tonight on a sharp liner pulled to left. So the Buccos making some noise here with 2 outs in the third. A couple years ago, the Revs had a York Pirates throwback night with black and gold on the jersey. Now here's Anthony Friday, who struck out looking his first time. 2 on, 2 out. Pitch from Pridgeon, a fastball up and away. Friday, 3-year varsity starter at Dover. Pitch is swung on, lofted in the air in center. Grizutis has it measured, drifts to his left, and he is there, makes the grab for out number 3. A little 2-out noise for the Pirates, but Pridgeon works 3 scoreless to start off this Invitational this week. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the third. It's the White Roses 7, the Pirates nothing. Coverage on WOYK presented by Martin Snacks.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOYK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
White Roses 7, Pirates nothing. Class of 2020 Invitational presented by AAA Southern Pennsylvania. Baseball starting it off the first 2 nights. Now Aldinger stays on the mound. Jacob Carroll leads off First pitch, he swings and he foul tips one in and out of the catcher's mitt as it trickles behind home plate. Our coverage presented by Martin Snacks, also sponsored by Flying Feet Sports Shoes. And a perfect night for it. Here's the 0-1. And that misses inside off speed. Shadows are now angled across right between the mound and home plate. And Carroll from Bermudian, left-hand hitting first baseman, a strikeout his first time. 1-1. And he swings and fouls it off. Third base side. And up onto the roof. Aldinger, who's working from the stretch at all times. And work he does. He works for Kinsley Construction. Kicks, fires, and an inside-out swing. Fought off foul to the left again. Up off the upstairs and down into the seats. And Aldinger says the Kinsley job is his big summer plan. Ready and back to the plate. Nope, he'll throw it, but a ball loose from the bullpen in right. Time had been hollered for down at first base. Aldinger, who also wrestled at West York, and plays the corner infield spots, listed third base as his primary position. And now fires, and a swing and a miss. Fastball up in the zone, gets him swinging. And Aldinger with his second strikeout of the night. In fact, his second straight punch out. And here comes Dyson Wren of Eastern York. Led off the 6-run second with an infield hit and scored. No batting gloves for him. It's Aldinger's pitch. It is way outside. That'll skip to the backstop. Wren's got a couple brothers, Dalton and Drake, who play. I'm pretty sure we saw Dalton here with East Prospect on, I believe he's older. Saw him here on Saturday, Susquehanna League doubleheader. On the 1-0. And that misses high and away. Wren, who was the first to submit our info to us by nearly 4 minutes ahead of Noah Marshall. Here's the 2-0. And a swing and a foul tip off Hill's mitt. And again back to the backstop. 8 minutes ahead of Carter Lottman, who came in third on the Google Forms submission, which I barely know how to use. On the 2-1, and that bounces past Hill again to the backstop. Hear the cleats of Logan Strasbaugh, who's on deck helping to play bat boy here. Aldinger's set with his sign. Here's the 3-1. And a swing and a smack up the middle. Base hit for Dyson Wren. And the White Roses with their 5th hit. Just to the left of second and up the middle. So he's gone up the middle twice, 2 for 2. Infield hit last inning. And a solid knock here. And here is Strasbaugh, who walked and scored last inning. 1 on, 1 out. Here in the third, 7-0 the White Roses lead. White Roses against the Pirates tonight. Because, of course, here's another sharp shot up the middle. That's another hit. And Wren up to second. He'll stop there. Strasbaugh is on for the second time. And back-to-back singles to nearly the identical spot. First and second for Aaron Dupler. Walked and scored last inning. Aldinger the pitch. It is swung on and missed. Kind of taken a little off. Dupler, a neon green bat. Couple looks back, pitch, and a swing, and he flares one at first. It's dropped by Allen, who picks it up, throws to second for a force. Now the relay down to third. That'll be late. And they do get one on it. It'll go as a fielder's choice. Dupler on at first, and they'll be at the corners with two down. I think Allen he's looking into the sun there on that little humpback liner, either didn't catch it because of that or tried to get a peek of the runner's Strauss ball in front of him to double him off, but the ball stayed right there at his feet, able to pick up and throw to second for one. And here is Cole Weigard with first and third, two away. And Aldinger's pitch, and misses high and outside. Weigard walked, forcing in a run. And that misses down and away. Weigard, who's going to play at Penn State Berks, former Susquehannock Warrior, and this summer, I guess this is a break in this plan, but he's working in Ocean City, Maryland this summer. The 2-0, and a swing and a miss. Two balls, one strike, couple singles in the inning. White Roses trying to score for the third time in as many innings. Pitch is swung on and missed. And a healthy rip, but swung through it, 2-2. Looks like new pitcher coming in, I believe, is Adam Bixler next inning, just finished in the pen. The 2-2, and that misses high and outside. And that is indeed who it is. So Pirates sticking to the plan for now, but Aldinger was slated for the 6th and 7th. They brought him in the second inning. And now the payoff pitch, it misses way outside. Ball 4. And Weigard, who's been up twice, has walked twice. And that'll load him up with White Roses. For Logan Grizutis back at the top of the order. And Grizutis 1 for 2. A pop-up RBI hit and a run last inning. Pitch is over for a strike, and Aldinger gets ahead of him. 7 runs on 6 hits and 7 walks for the White Roses now. Aldinger sets, delivers, and it misses down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Greg Kinnaman coaching at third, the Dallastown head coach. Rich Peterson of York Suburban at first. 1-1, and that's down and away. Aldinger trying to feel his way through this jam. Here's the 2-1. And a shot at second on one hop right to Marshall. He'll jog to second and flip to the shortstop Wise to end the inning. Now Aldinger gets out of it, inning-ending fielder's choice to leave the bases loaded. No runs, 2 hits, 3 men left. I'm headed to PA where I have no idea what I'm doing. Ray Jensen on the call with you in the 4th. At the end of 3, it's the White Roses 7, the Pirates nothing. The Class of 2020 Invitational coverage on radio presented by Martin Snacks.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the Class of 2020 Baseball and Softball Invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at People's Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
This is Kevin Smith of Smith Wealth Advisory Group. It's been said that wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Experiencing life fully is difficult at this time, but do know that the ugliness of the storm determines the beauty of the rainbow. The rainbow that is coming will be the most beautiful one yet. Like the blossoms of spring following a brutal winter, life will emerge for us to fully experience and appreciate again, perhaps in new and profound ways. We got this. Together, we'll get through it. Stay healthy, be well, and be safe.
Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. We are a credit union who offers valuable free and low-fee financial products, broad lending options, and outstanding money management for financing life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference. Visit PSECU.com to join us. This credit union is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Equal opportunity lender.
Take us on the go with the new WOIK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOIK. First in York, first in sports.
Welcome back to our coverage of the 2020 Class of 2020 Invitationals presented by AAA Southern Pennsylvania. Ray Jensen here with you. Andrew Root, the new pitcher in for the Pirates. First pitch is in for a strike as he's facing Bixler for the White Roses. 0-1 that's also in there for a ball, inside slightly. 1-1 the count. Andrew Root facing Adam Bixler. Root out of Trinity High School. 1-1. That's down the pipe for strike 2. It's now 1-2 the count on Adam Bixler. Bixler at the plate from Southwestern. Slated to pitch later this evening for the Pirates. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 3. And down on strikes route number 1 is Adam Bixler. 1 down already for the Pirates here in this inning, as now they will face a new batter. There's a lot of changes here going on for both sides here today. Root steps and fires the first pitch. It's in there for strike 1. New batter Logan Aldinger. Saw him play first earlier today and pitched as well. After Gabe Allen struggled just a tad in his outing. The 0-1. That missed low, ball 1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike on Aldinger. Score is 7-0 in favor of the White Roses. The 1-1 that's in there for strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Aldinger set, and as is Root, fires the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and back-to-back strikeouts for young Andrew Root. And he is looking pretty here in the 4th inning. Still 7-0. Strikeouts. Bixler. And now Aldinger. They'll face Aaron Fry. He's taking over as the right fielder for the Pirates. First pitch from Root, swung on by Fry and skied to the first base side, foul out of play. 0-1 the count. Fry at a Southwestern, listed at 5'4". The 0-1 from the Trinity player. Swung on and missed by Fry for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Fry set as his Root, takes a step and deals the 0-2. That'll miss for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The Pirates have only had just 1 hit tonight, whereas for the White Roses, they've had plenty. 6 hits total, 4 alone in the 2nd inning. The 1-2. High for ball 2, evens the count at 2-2 for Aaron Fry. Root, the glove in front. Steps and deals the 2-2.
That'll miss low for ball 3. The count is now full for Aaron Fry. Tell you more about Aaron's a 4-year varsity player for Southwestern, also 4-year starter. Will attend Penn State University in the fall. Full count pitch swung on by Fry, and that'll fall for a base hit in shallow center field. Aaron Fry with a base hit and his first at-bat of the evening. Well done. So Fry is on first of a base hit, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. White Roses up 7-0, but Pirates have a chance to answer here. Stepping into the batter's box now is Justin Yan, the catcher. He will replace Marcus Hill for the middle set of innings. First pitch from Root to Yan, skies it up straight behind home plate. Pitch in the mask. Chronister gets it, and the side is retired. 1 hit from Fry, but that's all for Root's first inning of work, and the White Roses still lead the Pirates 7-0. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Stay tuned right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOIK.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Tennis used to be a very polite game. Today, tennis...
Ace.
Raises a racket.
Flying feet.
The style, the play, and the players are intense, athletic, and hard-charging. Flying Feet Sports Shoes welcomes the evolution of tennis and its battling players with a full line of specialty tennis shoes worthy of the new game. These aren't stand-around, look-pretty shoes. These are co-conspirators for the court. Shoes that will endure opponent after opponent, match after match. Shoes that move when and how you move and stop at your command. Shoes that fit and feel good so your feet are ready and able to play that next set. Flying Feet's team includes Prince, Wilson, and New Balance in widths that fit, and the Flying Feet staff is always on the sidelines to help you with your selection. Tennis, it's a new game. Be prepared to play it well.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes, just off exit 18 of I-83, right behind Domino's in York.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Ray Jensen back with you for more coverage of the Class of 2020 Invitationals presented by AAA Southern Pennsylvania. Our broadcast coverage presented by Martin Snacks and also sponsored in part by Flying Feet Sports Shoes. Pitcher on the mound for the Pirates here. And pardon me, for the White Roses is Bixler. Adam Bixler, the new pitcher for the Pirates out of Southwestern. Right-hander, stands at 6'1". He will face, of the White Roses order here in the bottom of the 4th, Bryce Snyder, followed by Trey Pridgeon, and Andrew Chronister, the 3 due up for the White Roses here in the 4th. They lead 7-0 over the York Pirates. First pitch from Bixler. The Snyder's dead high to the left for ball 1, 1-0 to count for Snyder. Snyder earlier walked in the first, scored on an error, and a 2-run base hit in the second. He's had a nice day. 1-0 swung on by Snyder and skied towards right field, but right there to make the play is Fry for out number 1. Fry got the base hit last half inning for the Pirates, makes the play there, but the first out in the bottom of the 4th brings up Trey Pridgeon, who had a very nice outing on the mound earlier this afternoon. 3 innings from Pridgeon, no runs, 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. For Pridgeon, who's going to be playing college baseball at Randolph-Macon. First pitch from Bixler to Pridgeon. Swung on, tipped foul, right side, strike 1-0 the count. Bixler already back on the rubber. With his glove at the waist and looks in for signs. Has them. Lifts and fires the 0-1. That's low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count on Trey Pridgeon. Bixler fires the 1-1. That just catches the outside edge for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count ahead of Pregame here. Bixler will head to Arizona State later this fall. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, but the ball gets behind the catcher, Jan. Jan goes to the backstop. Pregame rushing towards first, and he will get there. Pregame reaches safely on a strikeout wild pitch. Still a strikeout for Bixler, but not able to get the out. So Pregame on safely at first, the strikeout wild pitch. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Andrew Chronister, the catcher, now up for the White Roses. Chronister yet to be retired today. A walk and an RBI double in the 1st and 2nd respectively so far. Bixler, a quick look to Pregame at first, who takes a modest lead. First pitch just catches the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Plate umpire this evening, Bill Myers, crew chief. Brian Crawford on at first. Orlando Milan at second base. Shane Petrie at third. Bixler meanwhile fires the 0-1. Swung on by Chronister. A looper right to second baseman and McGregor who snags it. Pregame gets back to first. Out number 2 in the inning. So 2 outs. Pregame still on at first. White Roses lead 7-0. Zach Weaver now at the plate. 0-2. 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. Bixler set. Lifts and fires. First pitch fouled off. Just got a piece of it, did Weaver. Count 0-1. Bixler leans in. Quick look to first. Nods to the signals and then fires. The 0-1 going on the pitch was Pregame. He slides in the second base, and they catch him stealing. Nice throw from Jan, the shortstop covering, and they get him. Side retired on the caught stealing, and it's still 7-0 as we head to the 5th inning.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at People's Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
If you've been waiting for the right time to buy a new car or truck, this is it. For limited time, First Capital Federal Credit Union is offering auto loans with an annual percentage rate as low as 1.24% for up to 48 months, or as low as 1.99% for up to 72 months. Plus, you'll make no payments for 90 days. This offer is good only until August 31st, 2020. Apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com or stop by any branch. First Capital, putting you first. Federally insured by NCUA.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Shipley Energy is more than just an energy company. We're a family tradition. Our goal is to provide outstanding customer service and to make energy easy for you. From heating oil and propane to natural gas and electricity, our team can help. We also offer HVAC services, installation, maintenance, and service plans to keep your home safe and comfortable. In addition, our team can improve the quality of water in your home. To learn more, visit ShipleyEnergy.com or call 855-5-SHIPLEY. We make energy easy.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Ray Jensen back with you. We begin the 5th inning of play here at People's Bank Park in the class of 2020 Invitationals, brought to you by AAA Southern Pennsylvania. York White Roses lead the Pirates 7-0. Pirates at the plate here in this top of the 5th. Seth Eiler will lead things off for the Pirates. Andrew Root back out for another inning on the mound. First pitch in there for strike 1. Called first strike by Bill Myers. 0-1 the count to start Eiler. Left fielder from West York stands at 6 foot. Bats on the right side. The 0-1. That just catches the outside edge for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to count for Eiler. (0-2) as Root deals. That too far outside for Myers to call a strike, and it's 1-2 the count on Eiler. At the plate, Eiler is a 2-year varsity player, as well as a 2-year starter for the Bulldogs. Root lifts and fires the 1-2. Some on a check swing of Eiler. They appeal to first, and Brian Crawford says he did not offer. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count now for Eiler. He will head to the United States Navy. 2-2. Swung on and missed by the future member of the United States Navy, and Eiler down on strikes for the first out here in the top of the 5th. 1 down, nobody on for the Pirates here in the top of the 5th. Christian Fletcher now at the plate, another West York player. First pitch from Root from Trinity misses upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count on Fletcher, wearing number 19. The 1-0. That misses as well for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Fletcher. Fletcher listed as a center fielder and right-handed pitcher for West York, slightly taller than Eiler at 6'2". Also bats from the right side as the 2-0. Just misses. Tad low and outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Fletcher if a hitter's count. The 3-0 from Root. Swung on and missed by Fletcher there. Had the green light but couldn't get it. 3 balls and 1 strike the count. Root quickly back on the mound as he steps and kicks, fires. 3-1 misses inside, and it's ball 4. Fletcher works the walk. He will head to first, so 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the 5th for the Pirates offense. Peyton McGonnell at the plate for the 2nd time tonight. Walked his first time up, made it the 2nd back in the 3rd. Root fires first pitch in there for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to count for Peyton McGonnell. Root the lean in, sets. Look behind the 2nd, now fires the 0-1. That misses for ball 1, moves the count to 1-1. McGonnell listed as a catcher for the New Oxford Colonials. He's a 4-year varsity player and starter, also a football player. He'll head to Shippensburg later this fall. The 1-1 before it's fired, checks over to first and diving back in plenty of time is Eiler. Well, runner going as the hit swung on by McGonnell. Picked up by shortstop and a diving throw not in time. Carroll struggled with it, leading to his right, and all runners going to advance. So Fletcher, I should say, made it all the way to 3rd base, not Eiler. Reaching first base on the error is McGonnell. Weaver struggled with that hot ball at shortstop and couldn't get over to Carroll cleanly at first base. Results in a runner at 3rd base and Christian Fletcher now at first with McGonnell. Now back to the top of the order of Corey Wise. Wise 1-2 for base hit and a ground out. First pitch swung on by Wise, lifted high. Looks going to stay inside the infield dirt. First baseman Carroll calls everyone off and he will take it himself. No one advances. So 2 on, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Still 7-0. Devin McGregor now at the plate for the Pirates. First pitch to McGregor from Root in there for strike 1. McGregor batting from the left side. Plays for the New Oxford Colonials. Oh, 0-1 the count for McGregor as Root has the signs set. Now fires that 0-1. Swung on by McGregor. A ground ball to Weigert at 2nd. Picks it up, throws it over the 1st in time to beat McGregor by a step. Side retired. We head to the bottom of the 5th here at Peoples Bank Park in the class of 2020 Invitational. Still 7-0 lead for the York White Roses. Back after this.
Martin's Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
If you own a tractor-trailer business, then you know the cost of having your rig down instead of on the road. Rivers Truck Center in Red Lion keeps your trucks on the road by providing a one-stop shop for all your trucking needs. Rivers handles full-service truck sales and carries a full line of parts for all makes and models, has their own full-service collision center, and provides 24-hour emergency towing and roadside assistance. Check out riverstruck.com for more info. There's a reason Rivers Truck Center has been in business for over 40 years. They really do care.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOIK. First in York, first in sports.
Welcome you back to the bottom of the fifth inning here at Peoples Bank Park. Ray Jensen with you. First pitch in the bottom of the fifth from Bixler. Misses low and outside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes the count for the batter to lead off the White Roses here in the bottom of the fifth, Zach Weaver. 1-0 from Bixler. Ooh, misses upstairs. Ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. Bixler laughs at Weaver as they're two Southwestern players going at each other. Just laugh as Bixler didn't intend anything by it. Little chuckle between teammates. The 2-0. Inside as well. It misses low for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Scores 7-0 in favor of the White Roses. White Roses have 6 hits. The Pirates just 2. Be Weaver, Carroll, and Wren due up for the White Roses here in the bottom of the fifth. 3-0. That founds the center square for strike 1. 3 ball, 1 strike. The count for Weaver. Weaver's set is the 3-1. That just misses for ball 4. Weaver works the walk to lead off the bottom of the fifth inning. He's on of no one out, and Jacob Carroll now at the plate. Carroll hasn't found the base paths just yet today. Strikeout swinging in both the first and third innings. Let's see what he can do in his third trip to the plate today. Bixler to lean in, gets the signs from Jan, fires the first pitch. That misses inside, low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Weaver a slight lead, but still within the infield cutout at first. The 1-0 swung on and hit foul by Carroll straight back to the left of our booth. Moves the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. Carroll kicks at the dirt a bit, now rests the bat behind the helmet. White bat on white helmet. As Bixler has the signs. Nods a couple times, and before he delivers, fires to first, but the ball bounces in front of the glove of Aldinger at first and bounces above him, but no movement from Weaver. Aldinger recovers and brings it back to Bixler. It's a high bounce that went almost towards the dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bixler fires. 1-1 misses upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now for Carroll. Jacob Carroll, a Bermudian Springs Eagle. Not a ton of exciting summer plans, just plans on working. Same here. 2-1. Misses for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. But likes to enjoy fishing and hunting, especially these unprecedented times. Nice to enjoy some isolated time in the outdoors. 3-1 from Bixler. Swung on by Carroll, a grounder towards second. Scooped up and fired to shortstop covering second, but colliding, looks like into McGonnell, I should say, was Zach Weaver. They do get the out. Weaver out on the fielder's choice. It was 4-6 on the putout. Carroll safely at first. 1 on, 1 out now for the White Roses as Dyson Wren at the plate for a third time. 2 base hits and a run scored so far in day 1 of the class of 2020 Invitational. Bixler nods and fires the first pitch. Misses low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Wren ready at the slightly open stance as Bixler obliges the 1-0. Swung on by Wren and skied just in the shallow outfield and picked up by McGregor for out 2. Pop out by Wren for out number 2. Carroll stays at first. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th for Logan Strasbaugh, another New Oxford Colonial. Strasbaugh so far scored in the second off a walk. Reached on the walk, then scored later on a base hit, should say, in the second. They got a base hit of his own in the third. First pitch from Bixler misses low and away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count to start Strasbaugh. Strasbaugh will play collegiate ball at Robert Morris University. The 1-0. Misses ball 2, bounces away from the catcher Jan, and advancing on it to second is Carroll. Around second base, will stop there. Be a wild pitch to remove Carroll. Carroll moves to second, in scoring position. 2 balls, no strikes to count on Strasbaugh. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. White Roses looking to increase their 7-0 lead over the York Pirates. Bixler lifts and fires. 2-1, that finds the inside edge for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike now for Strasbaugh. Strasbaugh, not only an accomplished athlete, but also a very solid student. Distinguished honor roll all 4 years at New Oxford. Also part of the National Honor Society. Has a knack for learning. The 2-1 swung on by Strasbaugh, heading towards center field. Going back on it is Fletcher, and he will grab it, and that will retire the side. No runs once again for the White Roses, but they still have a 7-0 lead as we head to the 6th. Can the Pirates respond? We'll find out after this break. Stay tuned right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOYK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution! Hey, it's the good-looking genius at Broadway Transmission again, and this time I have things on my mind, like warranty and service after the repair. You already know Broadway Transmission has been part of the community for 67 years at the same location. But did you know that in that time, York County has seen many transmission shops close its doors, like
Amco,
Atomic,
Clutch and Go,
Dr. Transmission,
Cotton,
York County Transmission,
Winters,
Goodlings,
Lee Miles,
A1.
What grinds my gears about these closings are the customers are left with no warranty. Stop! Don't make that same mistake. Broadway Transmission has over 40,000 transmission jobs under our belt, and we are still here today standing behind our famous 3-year warranty. We kid around a lot on our ads, but nothing is funny about having no warranty when you need it. Avoid that risk with the only smart choice in all of York County and stop by Broadway Transmission today. Broadway Transmission will get your ship together and stand behind it too. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Ray Jetson here with you on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, welcoming you into the 6th inning here at Peoples Bank Park and day number 1 of the Class of 2020 Invitationals presented by AAA Southern Pennsylvania. Andrew Root out for another inning of work. He's gotten through 2 innings with only a hit against him, with 3 strikeouts of Pirates batters. We'll face the pitcher Adam Bixler to lead off things here in the top of the 6th. Pirates A 7-0 deficit to the White Roses. Let's see if they can get something together here. As the first pitch from Root misses upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, the count on Bixler. Root steps and fires the 1-0. Swung on and missed by Bixler for strike 1. Moves the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. Andrew, playing his high school ball at Trinity, had a solid 2019 season. 1.85 ERA and 53 innings pitched. The 1-1 from Root as Bixler shows bunt. Misses it. Strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on the failed bunt attempt from Bixler. In those 53 innings I mentioned for Root last year, he had 62 strikeouts. 201 on base percentage for opposing batters. 1-2 misses low for ball 2. That evens up the count 2-2 on Bixler. If you listened earlier to our broadcast, you of course heard Root heading to St. Vincent College as the 2-2 misses inside and close to the hip of Bixler. Moves the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the full count for the pitcher Bixler. Root steps and fires. Payoff pitch misses low, ball 4. And it's a walk to Bixler to lead off the 6th inning. Bixler will take his base, and 1 on with nobody out for the Pirates. There's a Logan Aldinger. It's his first at-bat of the night. He played first but didn't hit. First pitch misses upstairs from Root for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Start Aldinger. Root is set, as is Aldinger. Going on the pitch is Bixler, trekking towards second base. He slides in and he is safe. Successful stolen base attempt for Bixler. Adam Bixler on of a stolen base. A runner now moved in scoring position for the Pirates. Trying to get something on the board. They're 5 innings of goose eggs. The 2-0 swung on and missed by Aldinger for strike 1. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Don't worry about it.
Now for him.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Right here, right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count, to correct myself. Root looks back to second of Bixler, modest lead.
Good eye, kid.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Aldinger already back in the box. Root leans down, has the sign, and stares down Bixler. Now fires the 2-2 pitch, swung on by Aldinger. A dribbler to second base, scooped up, fired to first, in time to get the out there to home plate. They get him on the double play. Bixler and Aldinger down on a wonderfully turned double play. So 2 outs and nobody on for the Pirates. Aaron Fry is back up to the plate. First pitch from Root. This is low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Last time we saw Fry, he got a base hit. Stranded at first after Jan popped out the end of the inning. 1-0 misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. It's Fry ahead in the count over Root. Ah! 2-1, that finds Pollard center square for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike to count now for Fry. Root already firing the 2-1, swung on by Fry, tracking towards shallow center field. Coming in as the center fielder, diving for it. And does he have it? He does not. It's another hit for Fry. Fry able to get his second base hit of the night. He stands at first once more. So 2 out, 1 on for the Pirates. Still alive here in the top of the 6th inning. Justin Jan up for another try. As we mentioned earlier in the inning, he popped out to end the 4th. The opposing catcher, Chronister. First pitch going on it is Fry. Pitch was a strike and Fry slides in and he is safe of another stolen base for the Pirates. Second stolen base in the inning for the York Pirates. The first belonged to Bixler before he got caught in that double play. No balls, 1 strike to count on Jan, 0-1. That finds the bottom of the zone for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Jan in a hole here against Root. Root's been working really efficiently. You can see that performance that put up the amazing numbers we mentioned in the 2019 season of its sub-2 ERA. The 0-2, that just misses outside and had low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count for Jan. Takes a 1 step out of the box, already back in. Root ball in his glove, fires the 1-2, goes down low for ball 2. Going on the pitch is Fry, and he steals third base. So that's 2 stolen bases for Fry in this inning. Steals second, now steals third. Let's see if he is game enough to steal home plate, or attempt to. The 2-2, swung on by Jan, skies it straight up, almost sliking to the right side, now heading towards the first base dugout. Side retired, as Samuel Coons able to snag that ball out of the air. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning here at Peoples Bank Park. The White Roses still lead the Pirates 7-0. Back after this on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOIK.
Martin's Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Coatman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Coatman. Coatman Kunkel Insurance.
Picking one thing over the other can be hard. Toast or avocado toast.
Ooh, 4 or 5-inch heels.
But with pick games from the Pennsylvania Lottery, drawn twice daily, picking's as easy as 2, 3, 4, or 5. Plus, add Wild Ball to any pick game for even more chances to win. It's simple.
Hey, what'll it be? Give me a pick 2, please. Oh, and add Wild Ball. I'm feeling pretty lucky.
Play pick games today from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOIK. First in York, first in sports.
Welcome you to the bottom of the 6th inning here at Peoples Bank Park, continuing our coverage of the Class of 2020 Invitational presented by AAA Southern Pennsylvania. Broadcast presented by Martin's Snacks and also sponsored by Flying Feet Sports Shoes. Ray Jensen here with you. 7-0 lead for the York White Roses over the Pirates. York White Roses at bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Substitutions in for the White Roses. Aaron Dupler will end his evening of a walk and a run scored and reaching on an error. Did not get retired in his 2 at-bats, and he'll give way to Jacob Bardo, who will take over in right field for Dupler. Bardo out of Eastern York, a left-handed batter and thrower, standing at 6'3". Bardo's primary positions are pitcher and first baseman. You'll see some outfield time here this evening. New pitcher in for the Pirates. That's when Christian Fletcher is the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fletcher, a right-handed hurler. Count 1-0 on Bardo. 1-0 swung on by Bardo, tracking towards center field, tracking to his right and snagging it out of the air for out number 1. Looking at the roster, Cole Weigert, I believe, chased that down. A lot of substitutions all over the place, but regardless, out number 1 is Bardo. A fly out the center field. First pitch Now for Fletcher to strike one on Angelo Alacio, Southwestern infielder. Shortstop and second baseman are his primary positions for the Mustangs. 0-1 the count to start Alacio. Fletcher, the 0-1 misses for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Alacio is a 3-year varsity player. Started 2 years for the Mustangs. Also a basketball player is the 1-1. And misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Angelo will be heading to Kent State University to study aviation. And he's also going to be working on his pilot license this summer. The 2-1 swung on by Alacio and fouled overhead to our right for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, count evened up. Kid loves to fly, so it's no surprise that 2 of his favorite professional sport teams are named after birds, with the Baltimore Orioles and Ravens. The 2-2. This is outside for ball 3. Full count now for Angelo Alacio. Fletcher covering the face with the glove, now set at the waist. The payoff pitch swung on by Alacio, tracking towards center field once more. Raising the glove. White Rose player retires him for out number 2. Logan Grazutis up for his 4th time. Strikeout, base hit, runs scored so far. First pitch misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes for Grazutis. White Rose up 7-0 over the Pirates as Fletcher's next pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. Snagged out of here by Jan, just above the head. 2 balls, no strikes. Fletcher set at the waist, deep breath. 2-0, swung on by Grazutis and fouled out of play first base side. 2 balls, 1 strike. On the mound, Fletcher, he's a 2-year varsity player as well as a starter. He's yet undecided on his college plans, but wants to play collegiate ball if the opportunity arises. He gets strike 2 on the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fletcher facing Grazutis. 2 outs in the inning, nobody on as both previous batters flew out to center field. Fletcher kicks and deals the 2-2. Tried to get scooped out of the dirt by Jan, but it goes back towards the backstop. Moves 3 balls, 2 strikes, a full count for Logan Grazutis. Grazutis out of York Tech. The only representative from York County School of Technologies. The payoff pitch swung on by Grazutis, the first base side, and it dribbles just foul. To right the first base line. We'll do the payoff pitch once more. For Grazutis, baseball runs in his family. He has 4 other siblings who play the sport. Also likes to play basketball in his spare time. Payoff pitch from Fletcher once more, swung on and missed by Grazutis, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning for Fletcher, and through 6 innings of work, it's 7-0 White Rose over the Pirates. We'll take a break. When we come back, Darrell Henry will take you the rest of the way here in the Class of 2020 Invitationals, presented by AAA Southern Pennsylvania, right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the Class of 2020 Baseball and Softball Invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOYK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Which is better? Getting the perfect set, the perfect approach, and powering through the ball with the perfect hit? Or reading the hitter, moving to the ball and making the perfect dig? Flying Feet knows the answer. It all depends on which side of the net you're on.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is Central PA's home court for volleyball, featuring the names that know the game, including Asics and Mizuno. Flying Feet offers volleyball spandex and shorts and the best selection of knee pads around. And Flying Feet is your ankle support connection, featuring Active Ankle, Ultra Ankle, and Zamps, providing engineered precision support. And because volleyball isn't just for the gym, Flying Feet carries a great selection of indoor and outdoor balls and sand socks for working it out on the beach or in the backyard. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty store prices.
Flying Feet.
1511 Melrose Avenue, just off exit 18 of I-83, next to Battery Warehouse.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
To the 7th we go here in this class of 2020 Baseball Invitational. Our coverage presented by Martin Snacks. New pitcher is left-hander Jacob Carroll, who delivers in at the knees, a strike on Seth Eiler leading things off. Came in to play right field in the 4th inning. Here's the wind, the 0-1. And a swing and a bouncer, and Carroll's got it. Moving off the mound toward first. Easy underhand toss, and a quick first out. We may not even need stadium lights tonight. Got this one started at 5:54. These guys were itching and ready to go. Here's Christian Fletcher now. He easily takes home Hare MVP from this event as he backs away. Pitch inside. He was showing bunt. Drew the third baseman Lockman in on the grass. And Fletcher walked his first time. Here's the 1-0. And that misses down and in by his back foot. An impressive inning on the mound. And he might work the 7th as well. We'll see, though. Pirates do have bullpen activity, so I guess not. There's the 2-0. And that's over for a strike. We weren't going to see Fletcher pitch tonight, but when Aldinger came in early, Fletcher got the call last inning and set the White Roses down quickly. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Good fastball from the lefty Carroll. He started the game at first base for the White Roses. Lefty from Bermudian Springs. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup, swing and a miss. Good downward bite on that. And Carroll 2 quick outs here in the 7th inning. A soft comebacker and a K. Carroll, a hunter and a fisherman when he's not playing baseball. First pitch now to Peyton McGonnell, misses down low. Bounced off the glove of the catcher Coons. 1 ball, no strikes. McGonnell, who will end up hitting the whole game, started as a DH, then went in at short. Expect him to play third later on, and now hit by a pitch. Fastball in, he tried to twist away, but it glanced off of him and then into the catcher's mitt. And McGonnell on base on the hit batter. So he's 0 for 1, but has reached base safely on a walk, an error, and now a hit by pitch. We'll go to the top of the order, and Corey Wise, who's 1 for 3, singled in the 3rd. Carroll stretches, delivers, and misses up high. Carroll straight over the top. Little lean back from the lefty to get into his arm slot. 2-year varsity starter. 1-0 from a slide step. It's low and in. Pirates, no runs on 3 hits. White Roses, 7 runs, but a low hit total for that run total, just 6 base hits. 2-0, and a swing and a high pop-up foul, third base side. Lockman a look from third, but that'll well back into the seats. And tomorrow night we'll be on shortly after 5:30 again, and we'll hear from both coaches tomorrow night on our pregame. Another 6 p.m. first pitch. And the 2-1. And a line drive to left field, a base hit. Now Wise with his second single to left tonight, 2 for 4. McGonnell up to second, he'll stop there. Wise with 2 of the 4 hits for the Pirates tonight. First and second with 2 down. And Devin McGregor of New Oxford will come to the plate. Now, he is listed as a left-hand pitcher and an outfielder, but they had him playing second base as the first one from Carroll misses high. A left-hand second baseman. He's made a couple of plays out there tonight. The plan is to have him play second for 4 innings tonight. Some of the Pirates starters will go back in as McGregor swings and misses. And that evens things up, 1-1. McGregor also basketball and football player at New Oxford. Pitch. And he swings and he loops one foul, backing out of play. And heading to Frederick Community College, where he will play baseball with his high school teammate, Charles Clark, from New Oxford, both heading there to the baseball program. Carroll the 1-2, and that misses high. There's a 7-0 White Roses lead here in the 7th tonight. By the way, it's fitting McGregor playing for the York Pirates. His favorite major league team is the Pirates. And a changeup just missed the outside corner, 2-2, or 3-2 make that. Coons held it there for a moment, trying to get that call. A full count with 2 outs. Runners will be on the go. And Carroll to the plate. It misses away. Ball 4. And McGregor is on, and that'll load him up. And the first 2 outs recorded quickly, but then a hit batter, single, and now a walk will load him for Adam Bixler. He tonight has struck out, walked, and stolen a base, and also pitched 2 hitless innings. Righty from Southwestern, first one is down low. Now there are 2 representatives from Southwestern on each roster. In many cases, all of the teammates are on the same team. Here's a swing and a foul back against the netting. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You don't have any? I don't have any. All right. Here, take this one for now.
But Mace worked with both head coaches and identified where everyone would fit best based on position and then the teammate factor, and mapped it out. And it's an impressive plan. Both coaches early in the day knew exactly where the subs would go in and when, as Carroll misses low and in, 2 balls and a strike. It's a lot like trying to manage an all-star game, get everybody as equal parts playing time as possible. Pitch. It's right down the middle, called strike, 2-2. Carroll trying to wiggle his way out of this one. Bixler with him loaded and 2 outs. And the pitch, it is ripped up the middle and a base hit. Pirates are on the board. McGonnell scores. It's juggled in center. Here comes Wise. It's 7-2. McGregor scampers down to third. And Adam Bixler is on at first. Drives in the first 2 of the series for the York Pirates. It's a 7-2 game here in the 7th. Now a 2-out rally produces a couple of runs. It's their 5th hit of the night. 2 of those as part of this 2-out rally here in the 7th. And here is Aldinger, who takes inside. Aldinger 0 for 2, and he tonight has played first base, pitched, and played third base. It's been busy. 1-0, and that misses high and tight. The hit totals are evening up. Pirates with 5, White Roses with 6. Roses have been held without a hit since the third, as the Pirates try to make a push as we get to the late innings. The 2-0, and that just missed up. Right down at first, holding his hands up to his side. He wanted that one. It's become a long inning for the defense. 3-0, and taking a little bit high. So now 5 straight have reached after the first 2 were retired very quickly. And that'll bring up Aaron Fry, or will it? Well, he's just going to switch helmets. Greg Kinnaman from the first base dugout coming out. And nobody loosening. This is just a mound visit. In fact, Carroll slated to work the 7th and the 8th, and then Logan Strasbaugh in the 9th. Just a mound visit to try to work him through it. Coach Kinnaman with the N95 mask on as he talked to his player. And here's Fry, who's all of 5-4, but he's 2 for 2 with 2 steals tonight. First pitch is down and in to the Southwestern outfielder. You see him play right field and left field tonight. 4-year varsity starter for the Mustangs. 1-0. And he loops one left field. Gonna drop in. Another run scores. Everybody up a base. Nope. Gonna try to score 2. Throw skips away and was late at 7-4. Here comes Aldinger trying to score. Throw to the plate. He's in. It's 7-5. And Aaron Fry goes all the way to third base on it. It's a 2-run single. A 3rd run scores on the air. And the Pirates come roaring back here in the 7th. 5 runs, all with 2 outs. It's a 7-5 game. And Fry stands at third, delivering the second 2-run hit of the inning with another run crossing as the throw got loose. And now here is Justin Yan. First pitch is lined up the middle, a base hit, and it's a 1-run game. Fry in to score, and it's 7-6. A 6-run, 2-out rally here in the 7th inning for the Pirates. And Yan with his first hit of this series makes it a 1-run game. And boy, was that quick. Now the tying run aboard, and they'll pinch run for him because he's the catcher. Marcus Hill will run for him. Oh, this has gotten interesting. Now here's Seth Eiler, the 10th hitter of the inning. And Carroll got him pretty quickly to start the inning on a grounder back to the mound. First pitch is poked on the ground to second base. And Alasio's got this one, throws on to first, and that will end the inning. But a 6-run rally with 2 outs in the 7th. It comes on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. And it's gotten interesting here in the late innings. Stretch time at the bank. It's the White Roses 7, the Pirates 6. Broadcast coverage presented by Martin Snacks.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
(7-6). The White Roses did all their scoring the first two innings. Pirates a 6-run seventh doing all theirs. In the seventh, here's Bryce Snyder to lead off. He takes a strike. Bottom of the seventh inning, Christian Fletcher stays in, the West York righty. Hare now in a bun, neatly under the cap. Fires and a line drive yanked to right. Leadoff hit for Snyder. And Fry over toward the line in right field to handle it and toss in. Bryce Snyder 2 for 3. He's driven in 2, also walked, scored a run. First base runner off Fletcher, who went 1-2-3 last inning. And now Andrew Root, who came in to pitch for Trey Pridgeon in the fourth, will now come in for the first time to hit in his spot. Fletcher with the pitch, and it is a shade high. That's the first hit for the White Roses since the third inning. Bixler 2 no-hit innings as Fletcher wheels one over to first and Snyder dives back. Fletcher a 1-2-3 sixth inning. A 1-1 and a swing and a pop-up foul back over the netting. Jan will give it a look, but it is up in the stands. Stadium lights starting to come on here. Ball and 2 strikes. The Root with his first AB tonight on the mound. Good stuff. 3 scoreless innings, 2 singles. Struck out 3. And Fletcher steps off, looking over his back shoulder at first. The 1-2. And a line drive yanked to left. Falling. Nope. It's going to hang up. Catch is made. In left field, it hung up. Now with some of the changes that they've had to make, I can tell you it's a bulldog in left. I think it's Seth Eiler who's in left field now. As Wise came in from left field to play third. Now we'll go with that. Here is Samuel Coons, who looks at a breaking ball strike. Coons, catcher from Red Lion. 1 on, 1 out. And Fletcher the pitch. It is a tad high. He looks over his back shoulder when he checks on the runner. Fletcher does. That's appears to be an all-the-time thing for him. 1-1. And it's a little bit high. Each team with a 6-run inning. And again, it was the White Roses a 7-0 lead early, now 7-6. 2-1. That is a called strike down and on the inside corner. Good fastball to even it. Coons first at bat. Pitch. And a breaking ball dumped in the dirt. Jan got a piece, but it skipped behind him. And Snyder will move up to second on the wild pitch. And Coons also a cross-country runner at Red Lion. The payoff And he taps one softly along the third base line. It's foul the whole way. And Fletcher comes racing over to touch it foul before it could roll back. About halfway down to the bag, 3-2 it remains. And Coons catching the final 4 innings for the White Roses tonight. Another 3-2. And he fouls it against the netting. We'll do it again. Now, Coons can keep his black and gold because he's going to Towson, but undecided if he'll play a sport. Second baseman holding close. Pitch is a breaking ball just high. Took a long look at it, but Coons laid off, and he walks, and that'll give the White Roses 2 base runners with 1 away. And Zach Weaver back to the plate. Weaver tonight, 2 strikeouts and a walk. Southwestern shortstop. First pitch swinging, and he comes up empty, a high fastball. And he is swinging wood, it would appear. Brought some lumber in the bag tonight. McGregor at second, the lefty holding close, now backs away. Pitch, it is a fastball strike over the outer half. 0-2. Fletcher to the plate. And a little cue ball toward first, and it comes back fair to Aldinger, who gobbles it up and steps on the bag. Both runners move up. But when it first made contact with the ground, it was foul, and then it spun back. There's 3 unassisted. Runners move up, second and third with 2 away. Nicholas Wright, the batter. First pitch, breaking ball. That's over for a strike. Wright, a catcher and a first baseman from Biglerville. He's playing first base tonight. Coming in for Carroll, who went to pitch. 0-1, he swings and he foul tips one into the netting. 7-6 White Roses here in the 7th. Second and third, 2 down, chance to add back on. But Fletcher gets ahead. He'll go from the windup. 0-2, and it misses way outside. Jan, a reaching grab. Oh, the throw back to Fletcher skips away, and Snyder comes in from third to score on it. And the White Roses given a gift. The throwback skipped loose, and it's an 8-6 lead here in the 7th. Fletcher now staring back at second, back home with it, and that misses high, 2-2. And the throwback again is high. Fletcher leaps, could get the tip of his glove on it, but it rolls free. And Coons moves to third. A couple of miscues on the throwback to the pitcher. Things have been going pretty smoothly until that. And now Coons at third base on another error. The pitch, it is swung on, fouled away. Down the right field side, we'll do it again. And Fletcher a pitch away from getting out of the threat unscathed, but throw back to the mound problematic. Deep breath, he winds, fires, curveball, tapped on the ground down to third. Wise has it, steps into the throw, long throw, got him by a stride. And that will end the inning, but 1 unearned run scores, 1 hit, couple of errors, 1 man left. Now we'll go to the 8th. It's the White Roses 8, the Pirates 6. Coverage tonight presented by Martin Snacks.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Let your home give you the spending power you need for remodeling, debt consolidation, unexpected expenses, or even a summer vacation. Right now, you can lock in a home equity loan at First Capital Federal Credit Union with an annual percentage rate as low as 3.75%. With flexible terms, First Capital is the easy and convenient solution to all your financial needs. For more information or to apply, visit firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you first. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Planting a tree, putting in a mailbox, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the 8th inning, it is 8-6. White Roses leading the Pirates. Here tonight, Carroll will stay in on the mound. Try to give the White Roses a second inning. Had the first 2 outs in the 7th recorded very quickly, but then a 6-run rally as Derek Ferguson takes a first pitch strike. The starters back in for the Pirates in the 8th inning, which was the plan. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a dribbler foul, third base side. Again, the White Roses went with starters playing the first 5, substitutes the last 4. The Pirates going with starters the first 3. Pitch, change up, strike 3 called. Late dart away from Ferguson. And Carroll paints the black and rings him up. 1 down here in the 8th. Again, the Pirates then bringing in the subs tonight for 4 innings and then back to the starters for 2 more. Now here's Peyton McGonnell, who's played the whole night. First pitch is a little bit high. It's almost like screwball movement from Carroll, that changeup tailing away. There's the 1-0. And a fastball fouled back upstairs. McGonnell has walked, reached on an error, been hit by a pitch, and scored. Has DH'd and played short and now third as Carroll misses in the dirt. He is slated to go into third this inning in the bottom half. Carroll looking for a bounce back inning. He fires, and a changeup over the inner half. That's a called strike. McGonnell, who's headed to Shippensburg to play. It's the wind, the 2-2. And a swing and a fly ball tight to the line and right. Bardo a long run and crosses the foul line and makes the grab right along the line. Might have been in foul territory as he disappeared from our view. Jacob Bardo runs it down. 2 outs here in the 8th. And Corey Wise to the plate for his 5th at bat. Wise 2 for 4 with a run scored. In the top spot in the Pirate lineup tonight. Carroll the pitch. It is swung on, hit in the air, left center field. Long run, Grizutis from center, deep in the alley, lays out, can't make the grab. It lands along the front of the warning track. Wise hustling for 3, relay to third. He dives in head first. A triple for Corey Wise, who's 3 for 5 on the night. And the first extra base hit of the night for the Pirates. 3 bases for Wise. And Anthony Friday coming up as the Pirates look for some more 2-out production here. Greg Kinnaman coming to the mound. He'll take the ball from Carroll. And we'll have a pitching change. Brought to you by Maple Donuts here in the 8th. Logan Strasbaugh coming in and out earlier than expected. And we'll tell you about him when we come back. It's the White Roses 8, Pirates 6. Coverage presented by Martin Snacks.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Logan Strasbaugh is in, trying to keep it a 2-run lead for the White Roses. Friday swings first pitch, skies it behind first. The second baseman, Alacio, is back and makes the two-hand grab, backing up right in front of his right fielder, Bardo, coming in. And that'll do it for the 8th. One pitch for Strasbaugh, who came in 1 out earlier than anticipated. And he'll look to close it in the 9th inning as well. Meanwhile, it's the White Roses 8, the Pirates 6. Back in a moment from Peoples Bank Park.
Martin Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Everything you've worked for may be facing a hostile takeover, but step outside the boardroom and look around. Not taking care of business right now could leave you dealing with a hostile takeover by crabgrass later this summer. And broadleaf weeds are just beneath the surface, ready to take their share of your turf too. Prevent hostile takeovers. Call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care and give your lawn a good, healthy start this year. Heritage Lawn can apply crabgrass pre-emergent and quality fertilizer now to fortify your lawn for later. HeritageLawnandLandscape.com. World-class care right in your backyard.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the bottom of the 8th inning. White Roses 8, Pirates 6. White Roses the home team, by the way, as Carter Lottman leads things off. Third baseman from Bermudian. Facing the new pitcher, first offering is over for a strike. Right-hander Derek Ferguson from Central York.
Come on, Carter.
The lights begin to take a little more effect here at the stadium. Still sunlight. Pitch is swung on and missed. Good breaking ball that's swept away. Ferguson ahead 0-2. A wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Another sharp, biting slider. And Ferguson, a 3-pitch strikeout to begin his night on the mound. Started tonight at third base, then sat for 4 innings, and now back in the game pitching. Plays some middle infield for Central as well. Here's Logan Strasbaugh, who was DHing to start. First offering is up high. And looking to close it out. On the mound, got a 1-pitch out to end the top of the 8th inning. At the plate tonight, 1 for 2, single walk run. And he slices one foul into the seats, right side. It's a ball and a strike. Ferguson at Central hit above 300 over the course of his 4 years. At the plate, he fires. And a swing and a dribbler foul, third base side, past Coach Amspacher, or excuse me, Coach Kinnaman here in the bottom of the 8th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Ferguson, we're going to have to get him together with Mace because he plans to play baseball at Washington and Jefferson, W&J, where Mace used to be the head coach. Pitch is a called third strike. Down, and Ferguson rings him up. Now 2 down here in the 8th. Pair of strikeouts. I'll bring up Jacob Bardo for his second at bat. Left-hand hitting outfielder from Eastern York. Flied out his first time. Pitch to him. It is over for a strike. Outer half from Ferguson. He's gotten ahead of all 3 hitters. Now winds, fires, and dumped it in the dirt. Ball and a strike. Ferguson, a YAI-AA academic all-league selection. Eight 6 here in the bottom of the 8th. The home team, the White Roses, up. Pitch. And a bouncing ball, second base. Ooh, took a hop. And it's knocked down. The throw to first, safe is the call. And Bardo went tumbling over the bag. That's Marshall, who's back in at second, the original starter tonight. Pirates, a ton of changes at this juncture here in the 8th. Some starters back in, some others moving around. And Bardo is up and okay. Shakes himself off. We'll call that an infield hit on the hop. Now a 2-out base runner for Angelo Alacio. Angelo the third from Southwestern. And one of the most interesting stories as he swings and rolls one softly to short. Oh, Friday charging and couldn't come up with it. And Alacio will be safe. And that was hit softly. I don't know that they would have gotten him anyway, the way that that thing was crawling through the grass. Alacio with good speed. They'll give him a hit. Now first and second with 2 outs. Logan Grizutis coming up. But we'll try to get into it more tomorrow night. But I was about to say that Alacio is a pilot in training. Here's a swing and a soft liner center field. Base hit for Grizutis. And Bardo around. Throw from center. Beats him. A head first slide, and he's tagged out. Hill puts on the tag. And Corey Wise, who went to center this inning, throws him out at the plate. Keeps it a 2-run game at the end of 8. And Grizutis with his second hit, but Wise was on it shallow, let it fly. And Hill had to go just a step to the right of home plate, but had time to get back and apply the tag. No runs, 3 hits, 2 men left. To the 9th, it's the White Roses 8, the Pirates 6.
Martin's Snacks is proud to sponsor the class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martin's would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martin's is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Tennis used to be a very polite game. Today, tennis...
Ace.
Raises a racket.
Flying feet.
The style, the play, and the players are intense, athletic, and hard-charging. Flying Feet Sports Shoes welcomes the evolution of tennis and its battling players with a full line of specialty tennis shoes worthy of the new game. These aren't stand-around, look-pretty shoes. These are co-conspirators for the court. Shoes that will endure opponent after opponent, match after match. Shoes that move when and how you move and stop at your command. Shoes that fit and feel good so your feet are ready and able to play that next set. Flying Feet's team includes Prince, Wilson, and New Balance in widths that fit, and the Flying Feet staff is always on the sidelines to help you with your selection. Tennis, it's a new game. Be prepared to play it well.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes, just off exit 18 of I-83, right behind Domino's in York.
Now Logan Strasbaugh was ready quickly. Missed high on Gabe Allen. Next one, a swing and a miss. Ball and a strike to begin the 9th. And Strasbaugh fires strike 2. Fastball down in the zone. 8-6, White Roses lead the Pirates. Pitch, and a breaking ball hit on the ground, second base. Right there, Alacio, he stabs it, tosses on to first, and there's one down. Now, Allen retired back into his starting number 3 spot in the order. And now here's Noah Marshall, who's back into his starting cleanup spot in the order. 0 for 1 early in the game. And back in at second base. First pitch, it is a fastball in at the knees, strike called. I assume we'll play a bottom of the 9th. That's why these guys are here. The pitch, curveball up and in. Strasbaugh heading to Robert Morris University to play. He fires, breaking ball hooks outside. On the 2-1, and a swing and a miss. He had some good movement on that fastball up. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Got him to reach, sharp biting hook. And Strasbaugh has been on the money here tonight. 3 up, 3 down. And now we'll face his 4th batter. He came in the 8th and stranded a runner at 3rd, trying to fend off this late Pirate comeback attempt. And here's Lucas Garisto, who takes high. Garisto from Central, he started the game in center, and then when coming back in, went to left. He is 0 for 1 tonight. Pitch is down and away, skips away. And it's 2-0. Pirates a 6-run 7th. They were down 7-0. Got a couple of 2-run singles, a 3rd run scored on an error on one of those plays. It's the 2-0. And a swing and a miss. Good life on that heater. But then in the bottom of the 7th, White Roses got an insurance run back on an error and lead at 8-6. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. High gas. Baseball tomorrow at 6. We'll be on shortly after 5:30. We'll hear from the coaches tomorrow. And then Thursday night, softball doubleheader will be on at 4:30. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball down in the dirt. Garisto, who's listed at 5'7" and a half. It's the 3-2. And he swings and pops it up foul, backing out of play. We don't want to cheat him of that half. Very good defensive outfielder. And he had a chance to start for 2 years at Central. Here's the wind, the pitch. And a swing and a fly ball lofted to left. And Snyder out there drifts to his left and makes the play. All four retired for Logan Strasbaugh out of the White Rose bullpen, and they come out and high five and celebrate an 8-6 win here on opening night of the class of 2020 Invitational presented by AAA Southern Pennsylvania. There will not be a bottom of the ninth inning. Everybody got their work in tonight. And as the teams exchange five, they will each stand on one side of the diamond and salute the other side so as to not shake hands, with social distancing being what it is. But what a great first night. These two teams will go at it again for 9 more innings tomorrow. And then softball takes center stage on Thursday night. Final score, the York Roses 8, the York Pirates 6. Stay tuned. Post-game show follows next.
The class of 2020 baseball and softball invitationals on Sports Radio 98.9 and WOIK 1350. Martins would like to wish all of our senior athletes a good series at Peoples Bank Park and continued success beyond your high school careers. Martins is the official snack provider and longtime partner of York's home team, the York Revolution. We love our community, our fans, and our snacks.
Revolution!
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Picking one thing over the other can be hard.
Toast or avocado toast?
Ooh, 4 or 5-inch heels.
But with pick games from the Pennsylvania Lottery, drawn twice daily, picking's as easy as 2, 3, 4, or 5. Plus, add Wild Ball to any pick game for even more chances to win. It's simple.
Hey, what'll it be? Give me a pick 2, please. Oh, and add Wild Ball. I'm feeling pretty lucky.
Play pick games today from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
You get in your car, and you start your car. You put the car in gear, and you go nowhere.
What the?
Because your transmission has failed, or